Alright, welcome back everybody. This is gster the boss, that man, that guy. You know, that guy is one of the guys in the game, but I'm also that guy because I'm me. It's game 3, TSL week whatever, Nephilim versus Unwanted, and last of the season. Looks like we got a pause right now, but we're rocking Nephilim on the red team for this game. And Caboose was away. And he's here now, so we can do this. Maybe? Yes, indeedy. We are started. Double Destro for Nephilim coming out. Double BC as well. Kira in the Levy. Caboose in the Carrier. Across from them, the Unwanted guys coming out. Double Destro and double Battle Cruiser. But they decide to rock the Overlord along with the Levy. Looks like Unwanted is going to take a flank. I'm sure they're hoping that it's not double Destroyer across from them, but unfortunately it turns out to be. Here we go with opening interaction. There's the Plague comes out, gets Wildfire and Dirty. Nice multi-Plague right now. And Kira and that guy are going to have a Levy battle on the outside here. Looks like Kira started with more speed, so a little bit less on the tentacles. There's a coordinated launch on Dirty. Now that's not a cheese. Whoa, what is this? No upgrades other than the range for Jedi. All right, there's a kite build right there for Rorus. Bruce and Dirty came out with the 5 missile opens, so a little bit less range, but then more damage on your missiles right now. 4-3 on the Destros for Nephilim. 5-2 on the Destros for Unwanted. Alright, so we've got an early push. Dirty taking a lot of damage from that coordinated launch. Gonna have to back out of there a little bit. You see Tiger Wing is going to dive a little bit. Eats plenty of missiles. Still good on hull right now in the green. Here comes Lullard with the Gats and Wildfire, both getting those Gats on Unknown Jedi. And there's another coordinated launch. Nice coordinated launch. Oh, hitting Dirty Apomat up right now. He's going to have to get out of there. Let's see. He's got enough to at least buy a little bit of bots, but man, that's rough. Not going to be able to get a lot of energy if he gets those bots now. Look here. Kira and that guy just out here dancing with each other. Just polka time. You're going to see the launch on Thor. He's in the OV. That's what you expect to see. But very healthy Unwanted guys right now. Nobody in yellow, well, except for Reborn, but he does have 5 armor. They all saw Kira so far behind them, decided to get busy. Kira's at 1.7 speed already, so he's getting out of there. Got his tentacles up there. Bioswarm sitting at 2. That guy in the Levy, Bioswarm sitting at 4. Let's see. Kira's gonna go ahead and go back, maybe. Yep, plus up that Bioswarm one more. He is a range shorter than that guy, so that could be a problem for him as far as kiting goes. Now, what is Caboose? What just happened? Caboose looked to be way out of position, and it's hard for me to believe that one of you guys didn't see that. Caboose is in the middle of nowhere right now. And yeah, there's the warp in now, so he's gonna be safe, but that looked kind of crazy for a second there. Caboose deep in behind the Unwanted guys, and gets out of there. Alright, so no harm done. Look at what the upgrades were. Repair bots on Wildfire in his Destro. No bots for Lullard yet. What'd you get, Lullard? What'd you do? Did you get a speed, Lullard? Is that what you did? You got a speed? Yep, you sure did. Alright. Caboose hasn't upgraded past his 4-3 yet. Unwanted guy's going to go in and get their upgrades. That guy's sitting at 8 on his ball right now. no armor, no health, so definitely glass cannon style. Needs to get his 10 range as soon as possible. Kira is still a range down. Doesn't have much else in terms of his armor or health either. But coordinated launch on that guy is going to make things a little bit complicated for him, so he's going to have to relax for a second. Ooh, that is a warp in by Thor in the Overlord right in the middle of Nephilim, and yeah, that spells disaster. If this was the EU server, I'd be saying Gute Nacht, and yeah, Thor's going to go down, poof, and ouch, that hurts. Really, that was a really unfortunate warp in. Probably thought that a push was going to be happening, so he wanted to get in there, but he didn't. His Destro was backing out and basically just dropped him off right in enemy territory. Now here's Tiger Wing. He's gonna, I guess, he's gonna try to get Gats on Lullard, but not gonna be enough against that 5 armor Lullard's got. So, ouch. Yeah, kind of a tough loss for the Unwanted guys right now. Dirty's gonna take a little bit of damage right here. He goes back into, yeah, he playing pretty aggressive right now in the orange in the battle cruiser and going back into the opposing team's line. So very confident Nephilim team plan right now. Let's check out what the farm is looking at. 960 to 685, so pretty sizable. Wildfire takes the loss, but on the chase, looks like Reborn takes a lot of damage, and it's gonna be close whether he gets out of here or not. He's sitting at 900 hit point. Yeah, he's gonna get out of there. Wow. So that aggressive play by the Nephilim guys, they get that kill and they didn't get out of there. The Unwanted guys decided, okay, well, we'll just keep pushing right now. Kept pushing, kept fighting, got some good focus fires. Wildfire's armor was not enough. They weren't able to cover him well enough, and he went down. So, sloppy, and good job by Unwanted taking advantage of that. But they are going to have to overcome a farming deficit. But that's only 50 right now, so not really. Let's see what happened. Kira came back. He grabbed 4 on his armor, grabbed plenty of health upgrades. He's at 9 on his range and 6 on that Bile Swarm. So catching up here. Here's some upgrades happening by that guy. Gonna have to back up a little bit as the Nephilim guys warp in. He's sitting at 3 armor, but same hit points as Kira right now. Jedi out in the BC he grabbed his 2 shots. A little bit of longboat missiles right now, sitting at 10 on his range. So should be Kite City for him right now. That's what he's looking for. Reborn has grabbed a couple more armor and has his bots. So tanky. See what the other battlecruiser Rarus, he has grabbed those missile pods. A little bit of fighter defense for the guys right now. Across from them, Bruce Campbell continuing up to 9 on his range. Rarus is at 9 on his range as well. And let's see, Dirty is, oh wow, Dirty went and got Yam Can, but he's still 8 range, so he's probably gonna get kited a little bit. But they're looking for somebody to murk, and if Jedi doesn't get out of there, he might be that guy. Nope, he's going to get out of there. Drops a little bit of missiles off as a gift to Lullard on the way out. Lullard's got his bots, and is going to be the main tank now. They lost that tank in Wildfire, but they were able to take out that Ovi before he was able to do too much good for Unwanted. So it's not like, the game has been lost or anything like that. A little bit of a stop up here for Rarus while he's doing that kiting. Now Dirty is sitting at 8 on his range, and everyone else is at 9. So if he can manage, they can manage to use those advantages on the Unwanted side for that kiting. They can keep that initiative pushed, and they can keep these guys on the other side of the map. Going to be very interesting to see what double BCs on both sides do against each other in the late game. Reborn's off to the outside. Is just a 2-shot right now, but going to try to soak up a little bit of farm. Tiger Wing in the middle, just roaming his territory. Here's a launch from Lullard to help against that guy. Let's take a look at some farm right now. That guy is at 260, but the high farmers of the game are Caboose and Kira. Kira up over 350 right now for his farm, and Caboose over 300. So if you look at the total farm, 1,300 for Nephilim and 1,130 for Unwanted right now, so advantage is for Nephilim. Those outside ships, those carry ships getting really powerful right now with all that farm. And coordinated launch has Dirty Appomat rolling out. Now, once again, Caboose is behind Unwanted. I don't know how this is going unnoticed. I mean, this is just straight up crazy. Now here's the warp trick, and Reborn's gonna, I don't think he's gonna make it out of this one. That's a lot of, yep, there goes the BCs, both of the BCs in right now. Kira leading the charge in that levy, overfarmed right now. Reborn, does he have E-shields? He will live if he has E-shields. He doesn't have E-shields. Wow. So he goes down, and yeah, looking bad for Unwanted right now, but you know, not all is lost. Only one ship down right now, and who knows? We might see a repeat of what we saw before when Nephilim got a little bit too excited about that first kill and ended up losing a guy kind of on the counter push, but really just after they didn't go in to heal. Let's see what the strat's gonna be. Let's see what the upgrades look like for the Unwanted guys. We already saw the pods over here. Tiger Wings grabbed his protective field, up to 350 on his energy. Unknown Jedi grabbed pods as well, so they really don't want these interceptors to hurt them, unfortunately. Caboose's interceptors are up to 14 right now. We're getting about at that point where it's not enough just to use missile pods against interceptors, because carriers are really strong late game and BCs are really weak at all times. Here we go. Caboose up to, what's that farm? Caboose 400 on his farm, and Kira even more than that on the other side, so gonna be hard to overcome that. Tiger Wing busts the protective field, trying to get some gats on Lullard right now. At this point, the Unwanted guy is going to want to push out just as much as they can, but nothing too crazy where they can't escape from it. But they've got to get this farm. They've got to soak this farm up and wait for somebody on the Nephilim side to make another mistake, so that they can get the initiative back in this game. You're going to see Kira with that level 10 Bile Swarm chasing that guy now. Both of them at 7 on the tentacles. Kira is higher on Bile Swarm and has gone to 10 range. That guy has not gone to 10 range yet. He's been at 9 range forever. So might be having trouble with farming. He's got 300 minerals right now that he needs to spend. Taking plenty of damage from Kira. Kira is keeping him denied and pushed in really well. Now here's Rawis. He's in kind of a dangerous position right now. Needs to get out of there. Let's see if he's got, yeah, he's got his 10 range now. But these are not enough. These are not enough long bolts to really overcome on Nephilim, because Nephilim actually has more into long bolts now. Nephilim is sitting at 9 range still, so you should be able to kite these guys. They don't have the range to beat you in kiting. That's what you got to do. You have to kite them though. Caboose is gonna warp back. Probably come out with plenty more hurtful things. Nephilim's gonna go ahead and just roll backwards. Yam cannon on the Dirty Appomat. Haven't seen him bust out the yam cannon on anybody yet. Maybe waiting for somebody to just not be paying attention. Yeah, but I think the downfall is for Unwanted was that you know, that awareness. You can't just have caboose and a carrier sitting behind your lines, and he's farming at the same time. You're not looking back at your farm and noticing that it's happening. That hurts a lot. 1.7 speed on Jedi and 1.6 on Rorus. Tiger Wing is at 1.5 still, just out here trying to make some money right now. Caboose's interceptors are up to 18. Feedback. Oh, he's got scouts as well, and I don't know if he's planning on really using them. I guess he is if he got them. Anyway, warp in interceptors. So plenty of offense over here on the Nephilim side. You see Kira gonna push that guy out of the way a little bit. Kira's up to 11 on his tentacles. That guy's sitting at 9. That guy is also still at 9 range, as we were saying before. Now Kira is ready to frenzy on somebody right now. You see the protective field, but the lockdown's also happening. There's the frenzy. Kira's gonna get a little bit of a distance, so we can get some bile on there as well. He's got the tentacle and the bile working. Tiger Wing's not taking it. Well, yeah, Tiger Wings take a lot of damage. E-shields could save him. Well, yeah, he's saved anyway. They back off. Don't want to push too much. Get a little bit too excited. Kira did have his frenzy eventually end, and didn't have that much energy, so they decided to back out of there for now. Caboose going back to upgrade once again. Looks like, what are you going to do now? Caboose looks like he's, yep, quit warping back in. Must have added some interceptor count. And now we're at the towers. They're not really officially attacking those towers yet. You see the kiting happening right here. You see the you see all the missile pods just wildly flinging out there, trying to get these interceptors off of their backs. That guy has gotten frenzied now, so he's out there, level 9 on the bile. Kira is kiting him, sitting at 1 extra range. He's got his frenzy going as well, but he is eating a lot of missiles over there, so can't do too much yet. He does have more hit points than that guy, so I expect to, yep, pop his rapid regen right now. There are the lockdowns coming out, courtesy of Bruce Campbell. There are the yam cans coming out, courtesy of Dirty Appomat. And we'll see what the Unwanted guys decide to go with. BC's sitting at level 3 and level 9 longbows respectively, but the yam cam's starting to get spammed. Yam can getting spammed, and we call that a yam spam. Level 5 are the longbows on the side of Nephilim, so same as they opened, but hitting that, yep, staying at 9 range. Not super worried about it, just, you know, throwing the Yamatos out there. Tiger Wing is taking a wide, yeah, Kira obviously sees him. Kira's escorting him to the outside of the map right now. Definitely knows this is happening. And the Nephilim guys start to retreat. Actually, not really. Nephilim guys hanging out right here must just not really be scared of the warp trick. Yeah, now you see them start to retreat, so I guess maybe they didn't see that destro coming out there. You kind of see the whole map as a ref, so sometimes you don't know. The Nephilim guy is going to go ahead and converge. Maybe a turn is what we're going to see right here, maybe a focus on one of those front ships. I don't think they're just going to run away. But here's that guy is frenzied up, doing some decent damage, but also taking plenty of damage. And yep, there's the turn, and there are the scouts. They are, what are we looking at? Scout level 10 on the scouts. Kill that guy instantly. Tiger Wing is gonna run for his life right now, but he's taking a lot of damage. There's the cover by Rorus. Rorus tries to bust a Yamato out, but he gets fed back, and then he gets blasted by a barrage. So yeah, tough. But kind of got dominated after that counter kill right there, and you see the pods from Jedi take down Tiger Wing. So that's gonna be GG. Nephilim takes game 3. So a clean 3-game sweep for Nephilim against Unwanted here in this whatever week of TSL it is, 10 or 11, and yeah, that's all we got for you. So thank you everyone for watching and supporting Terran StarBattle League. There's playoffs coming up. Don't forget that there's NA tournament number 9 coming up this month as well. So a lot of good StarBattle action, and yeah, stay tuned. Gster TV and all my fellow casters will be back.